Thank you very much. So today, like Chief said, we'll be talking about property investments in Nigeria. Because it's been, if you are on social media, last week I still had an IG live session. So if you are on social media, you would have had this banter as one popular OMP and one influencer.
Yes.
You know, talking about somebody's should buy restructure than buying property. Investing in property in Nigeria is not rewarding, is not safe, is not that. And the other person say, how can you say something like that? How can you compare wristwatch and property investments in the same sentence? It doesn't just make, for a good argument or stuff like that. So they were exchanging their opinions, as it were, and we just felt, can we just clarify stuff, Let's just clarify stuff. So, number one, property investments, like every other investment, is not bad at all. So let me just lay the card out there. In Nigeria or anywhere in the world, is not. In fact, let me tell you, there are peculiarities with property investment that makes property investment stand in a class of its own when you talk about investing in asset classes, options. And the fundamental, but what I see is the problem, which maybe we should just address that. What I see is the problem is that a lot of people don't like to take responsibility when they are investing. And it's not just about property alone. They don't like to take responsibility when they are investing. They don't like to do, or they don't do as much due diligence.
As they should.
As they should. Now, and it starts from, for a lot of people, that lack of due diligence or enough or adequate due diligence starts from not even, learning to know about the kind of investment they are making first. I tell people, before you put your money on anything as an investment, spend your money on the knowledge of that thing. Put your money on the knowledge of that thing, of that asset class. I love real estate. I want to invest in property. Learn first about property investment, real estate investment. Learn first.
If possible, self, make person go do a mod for people where they do.
I say learn, whether formal, informal, or both. You understand? Learn
seminars.
First. Yes, learn first. In that learning, you will know the type of due diligence you should then do when you are now spending your money on that asset class. For a lot of people, they don't do enough or adequate due diligence because they don't even know what they should do. They just jump into property investment. Because one of the reasons the way OAP was talking about is that they are demolishing properties everywhere now.
Is that tangible enough as an excuse for somebody? Make person, just be like, make person talk, say, maybe some people graduate, they no get job. So why do you go to school?
Meanwhile, there are people that you will tell them. I mean, one of our colleagues one time said, irọ́ làwọn èèyàn ń rà jù. You can imagine that. Wọ́n rò when you tell them the truth, they no go buy am. Na lie they won't buy. Say, I get truth, I get lie. That's that person talking. Says, I sell more of the lie. Before I said the truth, I will have sold like about 20 lies.
Now, the real talk, where they talk this one now, if they talk, I'm saying, on the part of we serve the consumer, photo.
I'm telling you, do you know the funniest thing? In this lie where they talk, say lie, so in they tell them the nature of that thing will be lie. Will be say any right thinking person that wants to put his money down should not. Once you are told about the state of that something, you should not put your money on it because it's too risky. You understand? That's what people buy. That's the one people buy more of. Because maybe it's cheaper. What is the essence of something that would disappear being cheap? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get it.
I put a real thing here now, and I put something that will disappear now. And I'm now pricing, and I say, pay 1 million for this, pay 10 million for this. You now say this is cheaper. So you are putting your 1 million on this. It means this will disappear. You are throwing your 1 million away.
He pay, make person deposit for this one.
For this one.
Go they look for the balance.
or go and hustle more, and come and afford this, or buy half of this or quarter of this, than to put your money on this.
A friend wants to rent an apartment in the Solo. So they show us one flat, very lovely.
She?
Toilet, everything.
Nice. Looking dandy.
So they can't take us to another one. That one, very shabby. But if you spend money, it could come up. The one where they're very lovely, they're expensive. The one where they're very shabby, no, they're expensive. Where I'm driving at is when the agent come they talk, with the beg and say, hey, the Joe, make airports talk to the owner of the house. Say the owner of the America, make airports talk to us so that I go reduce money for us. The man can't jab us say, no, the owner of the house don't spend money where we on top that place. So say the place get government and co-branches. Say they just go clear and for allow us, but they don't give them one person help them rectify am. Say gbogbo owó yẹn náà la ná sa ṣe so kò lè wálẹ̀. Somebody as a student under you, as I hear that point, one will come out there. I can't call my friend. I say, Daniel, so gboto. Say what? Magbabe. Say I know ìyàwó òun ti wo ibẹ̀lẹ̀ mi òun wà in wife don check am. And then in mind, for somebody to have told you that government has once come to mark that place and that they've sorted it, Bagbe, don't be so sure. You might be lucky, you will pay
there 10 years.
10 years,
but
back. How about if you pay today and government comes tomorrow? What will you do? They do. I say, let's go and spend money on that one. Won't go renovate. Where will I no go happen? I can't tell them. I say in criminology.
I know. Say you are a criminologist.
I'm a political scientist.
That's the way teach you that in law class for university. Even here go they stand up.
Funny enough, I didn't do anything criminal. I study. I read. Is a special thing where I read on my own. Political science. In criminology,
that your law class.
No. In criminology, one of the tenets is that as person will be agents. Learn to think like a criminal.
Of course now.
I tell my friend, I say, okay, how about what if the owner of the house? How about what if the owner of the house? Now, if they even go those governments, I don't even want to say supposed government because nobody real government. Supposed government, once I don't collect agreement, just come, bulldoze some parts so that they will go. And once they've gone, I will leave it for 6 months or whatever. Everybody will that. Then we'll renovate again. Then new people will come. It's possible. This is Lagos.
Nothing is impossible. Anywhere people are, even anywhere people are.
You might just get some people to just come and shakara them, and before you know it.
So, guys, what are we saying? Due diligence is very, very crucial when you are investing. But unfortunately, it's not just due diligence for the sake of due diligence. Before you know the type of due diligence to do, you need to have the knowledge of that investment. So how much of real estate or property do you know?
Before you even talk, say you want to put money.
The agency practice is not as regulated as it should be. Anybody can be an agent. And once anybody can be... once anybody can come into anything, say, now you be saying, now, Ogiriwa, now you go to find there. You understand? Iru and Ogiri will be mixing up there.
That's the English.
It's English of Iru and Ogiriwa. Iru and Ogiri.
There are some people who say they graduate. And possibly because they see job, they feel the next thing now to become agents. They go around the but the next question I want to say, is there a way they can professionalize that practice?
There are ways already.
Many people don't know.
Okay, well, so there is an association that is licensed and authorized by law to do real estate business in Nigeria. Okay, that association, you go to school to study estate management, you join the association, you do the professional exams, you are registered. Do you understand? Then that association, looking at the challenges agency is part of what they should be doing ordinarily. But looking at the challenges agency has faced, they started a sub-association for everybody and anybody that is into agency to come in so that they can at least, with constant training and guidance, help them to be able to do the job or the business in a more professional way. Do you understand? So that is there. They are the ones I usually recommend anytime. Of course, there are other trade associations of agents and commission, whatever, that come together and all of that, you know. But those ones is trade association. You don't have any power over me. It's by will I join. It's free entry, free exit. If you own too much, I come on for your association. Do you understand that? But those ones that are licensed or regulated by law, chartered, you know, they are a better and a more formidable body to belong to that can help curtail. But you see, this is where I will go back to the knowledge of what you are investing in. If you invest in the knowledge of property and real estate, you will know that there are people you should not do business with. Reason is that if they go wrong, there is nothing you are going to be able to hold on to. Everybody knows in this country, for example, say if you call lawyer, where they properly registered, make it do something for you. If he misbehave, you go MBA.
Of course.
We'll go report him. Lawyers in this country where they don't derobe. Meaning be say they don't remove their clothes, they don't collect the wig. You no fit practice as lawyer again. Accountant dey this country where be say they don't delist. You no fit steal anything as an accountant in this country, and you can check. If anybody claims to be an accountant, all you have to do is go to their website and check.
That's easy.
Yes, if he once was and was removed, you will see it there. You understand? The same thing for law, the same thing for all of these certified professional practices. And in real estate, there are a number of them. Is it town plan you want to talk about? Is it estate surveying and valuation you want to talk about? Is it QS you want to talk about? Is it land surveyor you want to talk about? All of these people have their associations. Builders, architects, everybody, engineers, that you should. So when you engage the proper people, we get tail. You go feel hold them if anything they wrong. Number one be that. Number two, they are properly trained. They are supposed to know the right thing to do. Do you understand?
Themselves no go one make wahala.
They are supposed to know, and if they don't do them, you get how you go. So all of that is to help you. But even if na wristwatch you won't buy, if you don't know about the supposed diamond, do you understand? You say diamond there, you don't know about diamond. Do you know how many rates of diamond, quality of diamond, and all of those things, the worth of it? They will sell you anything. So those of us who grew up in Lagos and in most markets in Nigeria,
no, especially Yaba,
you go anywhere like this, they go once they enter that Mercury shop where we say Mercury light dey there. Anything where you look inside that place, go dey shine. Now when you carry a cover,
you know it's in a Kwanda.
When you carry a cover, where natural light dey, now you go know say you don't know. That is it. You just need to invest in the knowledge of what you are doing. So every investment has their own usefulness. Every investment asset class have their own usefulness. Have why you should invest in them. Okay, real estate has a peculiar place amongst asset classes to invest in.
And that set head boy.
I'm telling you, and that sets it apart for a number of reasons.
Yeah. Okay, at least we don't establish one thing. Say the very first way we establish, we say this investment what you want to do, whether it's good or not, you take your time to learn about you want to go into real estate investment, study it, go for seminar, if not to even do apprenticeship under people who know them. You have to have a knowledge before you put your money into them. So number two, I want to ask again in terms of investing in Nigeria, you've established you've given us what we should do first. Now we now want to go. Why should somebody invest in properties in Nigeria?
Yeah. So number one reason is that property in Nigeria, like in anywhere in the world, remains one of the few asset classes that would help you hedge against the kind of crazy inflation we get in this country. The kind of crazy FX fluctuation that we experience at times. Yeah. It is property that has the characteristics well proven to be able to hedge against that. What do I mean? In 1985, when they devalued dollar, you understand, after we've devalued, exchange rate, Naira to official rate was still 0.8 Naira to a dollar.
Not up to a Naira.
But black market was already 1.2 or 1.7, 1 Naira 70 kobo. They're about to a dollar already. Yeah. Now, let's say 2 naira. Let's say it was already black market. $1, you get 2 naira. If you get your 2 naira in 1985, it is in property you can put that 2 naira. That is equal to $1 now. And now, it is that property that you can sell and probably raise well over 1,000 something that dollar is going for now. Yes. Naira. It is property that can give you that almost assured that can happen. There are only very few asset class that you can put money in 1985 and still get the same value. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, property now even goes beyond. That's FX fluctuation, meaning that if you had $1 in 1985 that you converted to naira, and you got 1 naira 70 kobo, let's say 2 naira, and you buy property with it.
Because obviously you can buy something.
Yes, you can sell that property today and get like 1,300 that you can use to buy back $1. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Okay. That's number one. Number two, what is the kind of inflation rate we enjoy? I mean, we experience. Okay. You know, property is also what helps you to be able to hedge against that. Yeah. So, inflation. Now, inflation talks about erodes purchasing power. You know, what can 1 naira, let's again go to 1985. What can 2 naira do in 1985 in Nigeria? You know, a lot of things. Recently, I've been listening to some historical stuff in Nigeria, and you hear the kind of money some people were making. That was big money at the time. You know that, wow, in this country, people were collecting kobo. You know, we don't even know that kobo is part of our currency.
Of that, they don't even know.
All we know is naira because there's nothing in kobo. There's almost
the naira itself going. I want come here will be 5 naira. You don't they face out.
That's what I'm saying. 5 naira don't is an endangered species now. 5 naira na endangered species now. So now 1985, 2 naira. Waiting 2 naira fit do for 1985. Now property you fit put that 2 naira. We be say now 2023, if you sell that property, you go still be able to use the money where you go make from the selling of that property to do what 2 naira used to do in 1985 without any stress.
Simple explanation.
Without any stress.
Because if na motor person by that time,
you understand? No matter how much exactly. So if let's say 2 naira can buy, let's say a Pojo that time, no matter how much they are selling Pojo now. If you sell the property, you go buy the Pojo. Probably buy change.
Confirm. Change you too.
So that's it, guys.
Okay, we believe say we don't been able to convince you on top why you should invest in Nigeria. Till we come your way again, myself and Engineer Debo, we talk say
bye for now.